Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 28 of Direwolf20's Stoneblock series. Today I am getting ready to cook up some cool stuff. Hopefully bonsai trees. Hooray! Purple slime coming at you. So here's a question. Does it work? What do you think? Oh, it doesn't seem to. That's a shame. Are they not? Oh wait. Kind of worked. Oh yeah, it's working. Hold on, it's actually, yes, it's working. Cool. Alright, not bad, not bad. So that's the purple slimy saplings. Is there a better one? Because that gets me that. What's this one get me in a hopping bonsai? I'd like one that gave me purple trunks, but maybe none of those exist. That's a bummer. So you give me both. So you just give me purple slime balls and green trunk. That's brutal. So there's no purple block of slime. Because that's what we need for Knightslime. And that's what we're working on, hopefully, today. Yeah, the only way to get the blocks is there. And then you can either go chickens or bonsai trees. That's your best bet. Alright, not the end of the world. I mean, we're getting some Knightslime. It doesn't have an EMC value, so there's no dupe in it. But it's, you know, it gets the job done. And I mean, it's not bad with the watch, right? Not bad with the watch. One thing we could try... Oh, wow, I made a mess. Maybe I should turn the watch off. Maybe I should turn that watch off. I made a mess. How did that even happen? I mean, I know how it happened. It's the watch's fault. I may have made a minor mess. Whoops. The watch is so broken. It's amazing. I love it. Keep doing what you're doing, watch. You are my favorite toy. So, with that hilarity, what if I just wand of acceleration you? So it's funny. Because the ticks increase, but the percentage point on the tooltip and the tree grow animation doesn't actually make it look like it's increasing. Like it just resets when it's done. So that's kind of interesting. Kind of cool. So hey, we've got some Knightslime. So in order to get from Project E, the thing that we want to get, which is the Transmutation Table, right? Once we get this thing, we'll be set. We'll be in like Flint. It'll be awesome. And we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. But in order to get there, we need Hdpe sheets and we need Knightslime ingots. So I started working on Hdpe last episode, so let's wrap that up today, and we'll let our, you know, Knightslime stuff do their job here so that we get lots of Knightslime, hopefully. And if I need to speed that up a little bit, we can absolutely do it. So last episode, we got to the point where we're making ethylene, right? So to continue this setup, here's what we're going to do, right? So we need to output the items and the fluids here. So this is one of those machines that has so many sides to it, it's shenanigans, right? We've got liquid coming in, we've got gas coming in, we've got items coming in, we've got power coming in, we've got items going out, and we've got gas coming out. So it's crazy, right? So let's get another basic gas tank from Mechanism. And we will configure your sidedness so that not you, but gases can output auto eject on and you dump all your ethylene. Sweet. Let's also get a drawer. A basic one should be fine. And you're going to have to sit on the front, buddy. And your job will be items, output, auto eject, and substrates go in there, which means everything starts running again. We can see all our machines kick on. Because now we've cleared out the backlog of junk, right? So now we've got ethylene. To make Hdpe sheets, we are going to need liquid ethylene, which comes from the Rotary Condensator. That's going to be our next machine to make. Cool. So you're going to need another energy tablet. So Mechanism, get me a handful of those, would you? Thanks. And nothing else looked too bad, right, in here? We're going to need a basic fluid tank, and we're going to need a basic gas tank. And aside from that, easy peasy. So tablet, and hopefully you click into there. Nope, you want it to be a nuisance, but that's okay. Rotary Condensator. Boom. So you... I think I can configure your side output so that to the right is an output with auto eject. And hey, it seems to be working. He filled up his internal buffer from my inventory, which is, you know, the thing that he does. And that's fine. Let's get some more points here. And let's also... Right? So you're going to turn liquid ethylene... No, gaseous ethylene into liquid ethylene. So it basically condenses it, right? Like, you know, condensation, right? Gas into liquid. And if we wanted to, we could optionally speed that up, right? So mechanism, we've got some more speed and energy upgrades and some mufflin stuff if we so choose. So energy upgrades, which means you're going to drop your RF usage, right? Sweet. Down to near nothing, but that's okay because we're about to use up a bunch more energy because we're going to throw speed upgrades in there. So here goes nothing, from 4 RF a tick up to higher amounts again. So you can see it kind of doubles every time, right? So it went 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256 maybe? I don't know, I stopped counting. Sweet. So now we've got a bunch of liquid ethylene, which can be stored in a liquid container. So any tank that stores liquids can handle your liquid ethylene. However, what I think I'm going to do is go straight to processing the Hdpe pellets, right? So that would be liquid ethylene plus oxygen will get us what we want. Now we have oxygen here, right? So to make that, we need another pressurized reaction chamber, which we did not teach the thing how to make. So maybe we should do that. Steel casing, please. Would be great. Cook it up. Thanks, bro. Enrichment chamber, rotary, doohickey. No, pressurized reaction chamber. Right. Okay. So for pressurized, we're going to need 2 basic control circuits and 2 gas tanks. Let's get whatever machine that was. There he is, enrichment chamber. Oh, hey, give me those basic control circuits back. Cool. And then we've got our basic pressurized tubes. There you are. Let's take you. That should be no problem. Now for you, we're gonna need to, basically you're my oxygen, right? So you, and we're gonna configure the side for gases such that the back is the input for gases. Boom. And now you're getting your oxygen. We're gonna configure the fluids such that the left is the fluid input, and you, are you not auto outputting? Please tell me you auto output, because that will be really annoying if you don't. Why don't you have a side config? Why don't you have a side config? Machines that don't have a side config are annoying to me. Yeah, you might need to move over one, which stinks, but it is what it is. Did you retain your gas? Well, at least it didn't waste the oxygen. But oxygen is made for free from water, so no big deal. So rotary condensator, we're going to need some kind of fluid duct. With maybe a servo? Is that what you need me to do? You need me to extract that liquid? You can't just auto output it? Silly machine. There it goes. Cool. Liquid ethylene transferring over, right? Cool. So oxygen and liquid ethylene and a substrate will get me Hdpe pellets with oxygen as a byproduct. So there's your substrates, right? So now we need to get them in. So let's configure your side config so that the bottom is an input for items. We're going to need another servo, buddy. You know what? We may not need another servo. Oh, you guys are going to want to connect. I just know it. Let's just be prepared to do this proper. Oh, hello. Oh, that's a fluid duct, that's why. I'm like, wait a minute. And yes, we need a servo because that's going into a drawer system, not into a machine that can auto output. So you do that, and you do that, and you should be cool. Yeah, substrates are moving. Nice. All right, so that'll hook that bad boy up. You'll get your substrates in a minute, and you'll be good to produce our Hdpe pellets. And then the other thing is you have an oxygen output, so let's get a tank. Oh my goodness. Muffler, please. Let's get a tank from Mechanism. And you are absolutely going to want to avoid your excess output. So you have oxygen being produced here. So your side config for gases will be output on that side with an auto eject. And that means the gas will go in here. And what I'll just do is do dump excess. So what will happen is if this ever builds up a backlog, it'll dump out its excess. And then the final piece for this is another drawer. One thing's for sure, Mechanism does have some cool processing and like lots of different machines for making stuff. Like it's good stuff. It's good times. I like Mechanism. Eject items, output to the front, and your item output should also be auto eject on. Hey, look! Hdpe Pellets. How cool is that? Hdpe Pellets. Now, if you want, you can make sheets out of 8 pellets, or you can use the Enrichment Chamber to turn 3 of them into plates. And that's it. So that might be a thing that we do. You could be a little bit faster if you wanted to be. So let's throw like 4... How much energy are you using? A decent amount, but not a crazy amount. Right? So we can totally speed this up, for sure. We rapidly get into the silliness zone of energy, right? Maybe we'll throw the rest of the energy upgrades in there first before we decide to go too crazy. Yeah, I mean, that's cool, right? That's fast enough, I'll say. I don't think we needed to go much faster than that. So you're just fine in terms of your speeds. You could probably use a few speed upgrades. How much were you doing? Oh yeah, you're nothing. So you could totally be faster. Nice. Okay. You've got ethylene going on. You've got liquid ethylene going on nice and quick. Are you fast enough for everybody? You are. You're doing okay, buddy? Yeah, your oxygen's going there. Your hydrogen's backstuffing. I should probably have both of these set to dump excess. Just because if I don't, at some point we will backstuff on something. Something will backstuff somewhere. Probably what would happen is we'd have more hydrogen than we have oxygen, and eventually it would stop producing oxygen because it was full on hydrogen. And that would be bad, right? We want this to keep running, so we'll dump excess, and that's cool. And you're also dumping excess, Mr. Oxygen. Sweet. So we've already produced quite a few Hdpe pellets. Should we go ahead and make the last machine for this, the Enrichment Chamber? That sounds fair, right? So Enrichment Chamber, which we're probably going to need a few of anyway, because these things are nice to have. So let's just get a steel machine casing. And we can make our enrichment chamber. Hook him up to some power. And if we wanted to, we will basically need another servo. And I like reinforced. I know I have a hardened, whatever, doesn't matter. We're going to want you to connect so that you're not connected. Oh, you're actually in the way. It's annoying. Dire wire to the rescue. Alright, so front will be red input. Do we want to drawer this? Yeah, I don't see why not. You know what we can do? Let's get a stack of them, and that'll be good. Right? So to do that, we want this. We don't have any flint? How do we not have any flint? Come on, Direwolf. Killing me here. So that you will keep one stack, and that's it. Cool. And then the servo. Ignored. You go into there. And then your output auto-eject. And you've got the drawer downgrade, which means you can only store a stack, right? And then you can have some speed upgrades. Yay! These guys have an EMC value? Nope. Wow, almost nothing does. Interesting. Probably just couldn't read the machines. So you're going to make Hdpe sheets out of the Hdpe pellets, and that is exactly what we needed out of Project E from Mechanism, right? So we should have, you know, within a minute or two, enough Hdpe sheets. So energy condenser, check. Neutronium nugget, check. Hdpe sheet, check. Dark matter, check. Evil infused ingot, check. Remaining items to get. Knightslime ingot, working on it. Pixie dust, haven't even started. Ender star, we've made these before. Quantum storage unit, looked pretty easy when I looked at it. Energy collector, looked pretty easy when I looked at it. So we're really close to having a transmutation table, which is cool. Let's get into Knightslime ingots. Let's do that next, right? So I'll let this all run down here. Could you add mechanism? Speed upgrades. You could do a few more of those for me, right? Ding, ding. Your other upgrades are apparently a work in progress. But can I throw you in there without too bad of a power draw? He shouldn't be too bad because he will back stuff very quickly. Right? He will very quickly back stuff. And we shouldn't, even though we're using a ton of power right now, like 2,000 R per tick, which is exactly how much, no, that's 4,000, right, that it can do, but it's fine, right? As soon as this back stuffs, he'll stop using power, so I'm not too worried about that. And we'll throw some energy thingies in there later when they're done cooking. All right, so for Knightslime, we are going to need Seared Bricks, which needs grout. So I'm just going to need some clay. Do we not have any clay? We can get some, right? Is that like a super simple way to do this? I just get dust, I guess. Not any dust? Dire, please. Sand. Bing. Hey, I said... Did I use that hotkey? I think I might have. Did I use this on camera before? I made it at some point just because diamonds we have plenty of. All right, so dust into a water dude. Don't I have one of those somewhere? Oh well. Clay. I need a wooden barrel, please. And a bucket. Hey, you, got a favor to ask. Thanks. So grout gets me 8 of that. We can smelt that up nice and quick. And if we want it to be faster, we can handle that. And, hey buddy, got another favor to ask of you. Thanks. Thanks a bunch, Project E. You're the best. I don't know how many of these we're going to need, so let's just get like 3 stacks. Sounds good to me. All right, so let's do the Tinker's thing, right? Let's just do at Tinker's Smeltery so that I can know all the things we need. So we need a Smeltery controller, right? We need a Smeltery tank. Do we not have any glass? Come on, Chief. Right? So we need the Seared tank. Smeltery controller. Seared windows are usually kind of nice to have. We need a couple faucets. We'll get 2 casting tables and 2 basins for now. And some drains. Does that sound good? I don't see what else we would need. And then just finally a bunch of seared bricks. Is that all I got left? Really? That's it? Cook up a few more of them for me, would you? I have no idea how much EMC is inside this thing. But it's a good time. I also have no idea what I just put into my thing there. So we'll see what's up. Quest complete, Smeltery! Hooray! Start of Stoneblock, I think that's the quest that was in. Hey, neat. And we also did a quest complete for floral fertilizer at some point. And never claimed it. Hey, bungee sticks. Hey, an Invar hammer. How many Invar hammers are we going to have by the end of this series? Hey, Mr. Destruction Gadget. We need to find a place for a Smeltery. How about in here? This room I never really used. I mean, I used down here. Hello. But I didn't really use it, right? So, let's do the thing. I don't even know why I have Lexical Britannia on me. Smeltery this time. Let's do... Right, nice and centered in the room. Does that sound cool? And we can do this. And then we're going to want our seared window. No, we want our Smeltery controller here. That sounds good. Seared tank here. Does that sound good? Yeah. And then we can go up a level for our drains. You know, maybe we'll put, you know, drains here and here. Yeah, I like that idea better. And then we'll do that, and then we'll do that. Does that look good? Part of me just wants to see what seared glass looks like. I thought one of them had connected textures, and I always kind of forget which one. Right? Seared glass, maybe? So these were seared windows. Vein mine for the win. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Connected textures. Huge fan of connected textures, personally. Definitely appreciate them. Cool. So this side can be our block casting, right? And this side can be our item casting. Cool. And then all we need left is a tank. So I think we've got a decent sized tank downstairs. So let's pop down here, right? You're an Invar tank, so let's do this. Tank. I would like to craft a tank from thermal. Let's grab a hardened upgrade kit. And I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I right-click this tank on that tank, he'll fill up. And then we want our hardened fluid ducts. That's not the experience that I wanted. Stop doing that. That should work to empty the lava that I placed in there by mistake. Slowly but surely, emptying. Thank you. Let's try this again. Ah! Alright, third time's the charm. We've got it. It works. So now we need Knightslime ingots. So to get Knightslime ingots is not too bad, right? Knightslime ingots, or block of Knightslime, that works too, right? So the ratio for smelting and alloying this is iron, liquid purple slime, and seared stone. So let's... How much seared stone do we get? 1 ingot. That's not a... Okay, 72 millibuckets per cobble. So 72 millibuckets per cobble. And you need 144. So we need 2 cobblestone. Right? So we need 4 cobblestone, 1 slime ball, and 2 iron? Or 1 iron? 1 iron. Is that right? So 1 iron. 4 of you, and 1 slime ball. I believe that I just mathed that out correctly, but I could be a giant liar. Now here's a question that I've literally never tried. Seems good. Hey, yes, that was correct. Cool. What did I say again? 1 slime, 1 iron, and 4 cobble? Right? That was the ratio? Was that it? Yeah. Okay, cool. So it's the same amount of that. So if we did like, let's do 16, right? And then that would be a 64 of cobble. Let's do this, because I enjoy watching it. It's funny. That is cool. So that should be correct. Nice. 2 blocks. Not too shabby. Of Knightslime. That ain't bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. So that's all the Knightslime. The Knightslime is going to cool. And that's that piece of the puzzle. Right? No EMC value, but that's okay. Now, how much Knightslime do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have enough now. We have more than enough. So that'll work for me. So I don't know, like, what else we'll need purple slime for at any point. So I'm going to break you guys. And what I'll do... If we ever need you guys again, we've got you handy. Cool. And the basic pressurized tube can go away. And I think we're good. Cool. Time for a little break. Steve deserves a little bite to eat after all that work. All right, so Project E. The project that we're working on is the Transmutation Tablet. We've got energy condensers, neutronium nuggets, Hdpe sheets, dark matter, evil infused ingots, Knightslime. We should look into the quantum storage unit and the Ender Star. I think Ender Stars... Oh, I hate when that happens. How did that happen? How did that even happen just now? What happened? I don't even know what happened. Something happened. You can go away, buddy. That's cool. Okay. So, I guess Ender Star? Which I know we've made one of before. Yeah, we did. Cool. I wouldn't mind you. So how many of these do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, wait, wrong thing. 4. 4 of them. So in theory... that should be what we need to craft, and then you can go in there for future use. That just saves me the trouble of... And that's cool that even though Black Quartz doesn't have an EMC value, for some reason the Ender Star does. That's nice. I'm pretty sure that means the Stoneblock mod pack author manually put that in there to make sure that we would have it. Cool. All right, so then the final piece of the puzzle is probably just Pixie, right? Which means we have to get into Botania. Unfortunately, it is wrapping up point for the episode. So we'll come back next time. We'll get into Botania. All the hocus pocus and magic that we've been doing should mean that it wouldn't be too bad to get into Botania and get us to the point where we can open the portal, have lots of mana. You know, some of the manipulation of time and stuff that I'm doing is a little bit crazy. But it'll be fine because it means that it'll get us through Botania to the point where we can make the pixie dust. And I think... I'm not mistaken, that it is theoretically possible that we will have a Project E transmutation table by the end of next episode, if not early into the next one. All right, Hdpe signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.